Creek, and today we are discussing about 24 hours update from cricket. So yesterday, as we are aware that India versus South Africa test match, first test match ended, in which South Africa has won the test match and they are leading the series by 1-0 result. And we have also talked about India A versus South Africa A update. So before we go ahead, I like to reiterate in that one thing that in this channel we do not do blame gaming, we do not believe in controversies, we do not promote, we do not do whitewash or blackwash or anything like that. We present the game the way it is, and we also I also like to give my opinions, but we save ourselves from, or we avoid any kind of controversial things, or we don't do any kind of whitewash. We just provide updates, and it could be a boring live session, live cricket session for everybody. So it's like this is the thing it is. So this channel is all about cricket update, cricket news, and nothing else. And I do not promote any kind of those bad negative stuffs which I just discussed right now. So, excluding that, now we will discuss about some cricket updates. So, yesterday, uh, India A versus South Africa A ODI game, as was discussed previously. India A bowled out South Africa A for 132 runs for 132 runs, and they have then chased down this total. So, in this game, Nishant Sidhu has bowled well, and he has picked up. So South Africa A pulled out for 132 in this match. Uh, in this match, after South Africa batted first, they were pulled out for 132 runs. Best bowler for India A was Nishant Sidhu, who picked up 4 wickets for 16 runs, and Harshit Rana picked 3 wickets for 21 runs, and Prasidh Krishna picked up 2 wickets for 21 runs, and Tilak Verma, the captain himself, picked up 1 wicket for 12 runs. They and the high score from South Africa was from Rivaldo Muniswamy, who scored 33 runs in 34 balls with 7 boundaries, and he was that's it. South Africa has this total. Then Rituraj Gaikwad scored 68 while replying to the score of 133. Rituraj Gaikwad scored unbeaten 33 runs, so unbeaten 68 runs in 83 balls with 9 boundaries. Abhishek Sharma scored 32 runs in 22 balls. As always, he was aggressive. He has smashed 6 boundaries, and his strike rate was impressive 145.45. He was caught by Pretorius, bowled by Spamla. These kind of things happen when you play aggressive cricket. And scored, Tilak Verma scored 29 runs unbeaten in 62 balls, 2 boundaries. I believe they have, after losing the wicket, they were like they have get let their eyes got set, and they have scored the important runs and got the victory for them. For South Africa, Lutho Sipamla has given away bowled 5 overs, given away 33 runs, and he picked up Abhishek Sharma's wicket. So he's the lone wicket taker. India is leading the 3-match series 2-0. So that means they have got unassailable lead right now in this series, and they cannot lose this series right now. They can only go ahead and win this series. South Africa can go ahead and win the last ODI match and in the ODI match series with a 2-1 victory, 2-1 result. But India cannot lose this series. So coming to the other part, India, in the previous day, as we have mentioned, that India has lost the test match against West South Africa. So there were some suggestions made by Saurav Ganguly, the previous captain, and he also captained um, Gautam Gambhir. So he has some word of advice for Ganguly. Sorry, for Gambhir. Saurav Ganguly said, "Have faith in Mohammad Shami," uh, which is, I believe, that is something which needs to be said a long time back. It is something which doesn't need to be said at all. Mohammad Shami is currently the best Indian bowler. When in domestic section, he is not getting picked because their selectors are saying that he is doubtful due to the injuries and all, and he's still helping his domestic side uh, picking up the wickets on regular tender. Saurav Ganguly has doubled down on his demand for Mohammad Shami's test comeback. India cannot afford to overlook the veteran pace after the dramatic 13 runs defeat. However, uh, as a matter of fact, I believe the defeat was not due to the bowlers issue. We have bowled well in that match. Yes, we were not able to pick up the wickets, South African wickets in the second innings when it was required. But regarding Mohammad Shami, yes, Mohammad Shami's inclusion does make sense, and we need to look on Mohammad Shami's part as well, because uh, right now, considering the fact he bowls well in India, Bumrah has bowled well. Siraj is a workhorse and he has the ability to deliver. So I don't know why this has been mentioned. India's thin bowling department exposed and pitch has come under fire. Ganguly said the solution lies in trusting the proven fast bowling trio of Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj, and Shami. Again, I will say that our bowling, Saurav Ganguly is an expert. I cannot doubt that. However, I can say that uh, regarding the bowlers part, I believe our bowlers have done well. We were like as far as bowling concerned, Bumrah bowled well in first innings, and then in the second innings, Jadeja bowled well, and they have picked up the wickets. So, as far as bowling concerned, I don't think the expose was directly uh, in the bowling attack. Yes, we were not able to take wickets of South Africa. We were not able to finish well, but we have picked up wickets. So the concern should be from the batting end, because we are completely like done with in the like batting department. We Our batters are not able to play spin at all. Uh, Considering there were two or three players whom I can name that could have saved this test match for India. Why I'm saying saving, could have won the match for India. One is definitely KL Rahul, but he got dismissed early, very cheaply. Washington Sundar played very important and capable hand, but in last few years, if you check, like from the scenario, like when Virat Kohli was the skipper, when at that point of time we used to have batting collapses, especially in India, we are still giving those pitches where, like, we have been identified by the opposition team. If you know what I'm saying, like opposition, even in opposition, in opposition team have 3 to 4 spin bowlers, because right now we haven't learned from our previous mistake, and due to that, what happened, I believe, like, I have seen somewhere that the averages of our batters has come down drastically due to the kind of pitches we were producing in all these years. We were making India a fortress for opposition team, which I believe we could have done by balancing each and everything. We can win these matches, but if you want to build India as a fortress, you still have to understand one thing: we are not playing spinners well. If we are creating spinners, a pitch which is heaven for spinners, we at least have to have batters who can play spin well. In few last couple of years, I think the only the England series uh, was a proper series in which our top order batters has dominated. Otherwise, against New Zealand, our batters have played well. But if you see the domination, which was previously our forte at one stage, uh, like when we have Sachin, Saurav, Rahul Dravid, uh, Lakshman, at that point of time, we never used to worry about the spin bowlers. Like spin bowlers have created troubles. Like they have bowled dramatic spells. Like, but they were never that good against when this Fab Four was playing for India, like Saurav Ganguly, Rahul Dravid. These guys, when they used to play spinners well. I'm not saying anything about paces. We anyways play pace well, but somehow we have lost the art of playing the spin, and that is very awful thing to say because in India, you basically have spin dominated pitches, and those pitches where batting seems to be getting easy. But unfortunately, what is happening right now, we are not able to play spin, which was our forte at one stage, and we are losing on to that. Somebody have to tell them that we have to have batters who can play spin well, and like this is something which is a worrisome fact. We are not able to play spin well, not even not in only in Indian conditions. If we go overseas, there also the spinners are taking wickets of Indian batters, which was like almost never the case with Indian batters before, right? So it is something to be worried about. So batting is completely exposed against the spinners. We are not able to play spin well, no doubt about it. Regarding another factor which I have come to be aware of right a few minutes back was Shubman Gill, who got injured in the first Test match, is with stiff neck or neck issue, has is traveling to Guwahati uh, where the second test will happen, and he was advised not to travel through air. He will be traveling, and he will be going to Guwahati, but it will be via road or via other modes of transport, but not by air. So could be railway as well. So anybody who is interested to um, check on Shubman Gill, they can have their eyes set on the train stations or the stations, whatever, through which he will travel. Now, the other thing which needs to be said is that today there were two matches in Emerging Asia Stars tournament. Like right now, if I see there's a match going on between Afghanistan A and Bangladesh A, and Afghanistan were bowled out for 78 runs against Bangladesh in 18.4 overs, and Bangladesh are on the course of winning this match. They have lost two wickets, but they have scored 52 runs in 10 overs, 10.3 overs actually, and they are looking good to wrap up this match and win this match. We check this match right now. Afghanistan uh, were bowled out for 78. So Bangladesh A has won the toss and opted to bowl first. Uh, that seems to be the right decision because uh, Bangladesh A bowlers have restricted Afghanistan in a very low total. Imran Mir got out for four. Noor Ud Rahman, wicketkeeper batter, scored one run in three balls. Sadiqullah Atal, 8 runs in 9 balls with one over boundary, 1 6. Darvish Rasuli, the captain, scored 27 runs in 28 balls with two boundaries and 1 6. Ijaz Ahmad Ahmadzai scored 12 runs in 26 balls Nangalia Kharote scored a duck in 4 balls. Famanullah Sefi scored 6 runs in 17 balls. So you can see the pressure that was applied by Bangladeshi bowlers today. 17 balls, 6 runs. Kaz Ahmad scored 12 runs in 12 balls with one boundary. Ghansafar scored 1 run in 4 balls. And Abdullah Mazai has scored duck in 3 balls, and Bilal Sami was not out in zero in 3 balls. So overall, Afghanistan was bowled out for 78. Uh, the record in chief was, if we check via the score, Rakibul Hassan has picked up 3 wickets in his 4 overs by giving away just 7 runs. Ripon Mandal picked up 3 wickets in his 4 over, and he's given away just 10 runs. So he's another bowler who has created dangers. SM Mehrob bowled 4 overs, 1 million, 14 runs, and 2 wickets. Abdul Ghaffar Saklen bowled 3 overs, 13 runs, and 1 wicket. In reply, Bangladesh right now are on the course of winning this match. They are 58 for 2 after 11.1 overs. They have lost a wicket of Habibur Rahman Sohan, who got out at the score of 10 runs in 13 balls uh, with a 1 over boundary, and Jishan Alam scored 10 runs in 16 balls with one boundary. Zawad Abrar batting for 21 in 19 balls with one boundary and two sixes. And Mahidul Islam Ankon wicketkeeper batter has scored 16 runs in 20 balls, and he has smashed two boundaries. So this is right now the score. They have actually right now they have scored 64 runs in 2 wickets. They just require another 14 runs to win this game, and uh, they required this run in 52 balls, 15 runs in 52 balls to win this game. If we check the points table, uh, India is yet to qualify from the group, but I'm hopeful that they will win against Oman and they will qualify for the knockout phase, for the second phase. Bangladesh A has played one, won one, and they are on 2 points. So if today they will definitely win this game. Uh, so if they win it, Afghanistan against Afghanistan, they will go to 4 points. They are already leading the points table, so they will become 2 4. They will win 2 from 2, and their score points will be 4, which is most likely. I don't know. Sri Lanka has won their game today, so they have played two. They have won one, lost one, and the points are 2. So the race will be against Sri Lanka and Afghanistan. And Hong Kong has played two, they have lost two, so they are out of the contention anyway. So right now the contest is between Sri Lanka and Afghanistan. So let's see who will win their respective games and go to the knockout phases. In other matches, like as I mentioned, Sri Lanka has won their game. They have a match, 7 match of Group A. In Sri Lanka A versus Hong Kong today. Uh, Sri Lanka A won the toss and opted to ball first, and in Hong Kong, they scored 117 runs from 9 wickets in 20 overs. Um, Jishan Khan, the wicketkeeper batter, has scored 8 runs in 10 balls with one boundary. Anshuman Rat scored 21 runs in 27 balls with two boundaries. Hayat got out on a gold has got a golden duck today, got out for zero in first ball. Nizakat Khan scored a duck in 3 balls. Shiv Mathur scored 26 runs in 23 balls with two boundaries and one six. Yasim Murtaza, the captain of Hong Kong team, scored 20 runs in 24 balls with one over boundary. Ezaz Khan scored 3 runs in 10 balls without any boundaries over boundaries. Kinchit Shah scored 4 runs in 6 balls. Hassan Khan scored 17 runs in 8 balls with two sixes. Nasrullah Khan scored 8 runs in 7 balls with 1 6, and Atik Iqbal scored 1 run in 1 ball. For Sri Lanka, Praveen Matthew has picked up 3 wickets in his 4 overs, and he has given away just 21 runs. Milan Ratnaike uh, bowled 3 overs, 19 runs given by him, and he has picked up a single solitary wicket. Uh, Ramesh Mendis has given bowled 4 overs, 18 runs without any success. Dunith Villalage, the captain, has bowled 3 overs and has given away 24 runs, uh, 2 wickets taken by him. Sahan Arkhaige, 1 over, 11 runs without any success. V.S. Kant bowled 4 overs, 11 runs and 2 wickets. Garuka Sanket bowled 1 over, 11 runs and 1 wicket. So Sri Lanka has uh, then asked, they were chasing. They have scored down this total in 13.4 overs. They have scored 120 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Nishan Madhushanka, wicketkeeper batter, scored 35 runs in 28 balls with 4 boundaries and 1 6. Vishen Halambege scored 4 runs in 3 balls with 1 boundary. Lasit Crosspule scored 13 runs in 12 balls with 1 boundary and 1 6. Nuando Fernando scored 47 not out with 27 balls with 4 boundaries and 3 over boundaries, 3 sixes. And Sahan Arekaike scored 14 runs in 12 balls with 2 boundaries. And they have won the game. Sri Lanka won the game by 7 wickets. Now they have to play against, I believe, Hong Kong, and they have to win against Hong Kong. They have already played with Hong Kong, so their next match will be against Afghanistan, and that will be a do or die match for they have to play against their next game against Bangladesh A, and Bangladesh and Sri Lanka has the toughest rivalry nowadays, so that will be a tough contest for Sri Lanka, but they have to win that game to go to the knockout phase. Same for Afghanistan. Their next game is against Hong Kong. So Sri Lanka have to make sure that they win the game against Bangladesh and have to win in a big fashion, because currently their net run rate is plus 1.384, and Afghanistan has a net run rate of positive 0.122, and today they are losing the match, so their net run rate will definitely will be on the lesser side. So both Afghanistan have to win big against Hong Kong, or Sri Lanka have to win big against Bangladesh to make sure they are going to the knockout phase. WPL, or Women Premier League, will start in Mumbai and Baroda from January 7 to February 3. In WPL, basically 5 teams plays. So these 5 teams will be playing in all likelihood in DY Patel Stadium. Uh, it is held by many Indian women cricketers as their favorite ground now, and it will be the venue for the season's launch. So um, the Navi Mumbai crowd is set to host one or second leg of the Women's Premier League in January 2026, and the second set, then if they start from DY Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai, the second phase of Women's Premier League will continue from Kotambi in Stadium in Baroda. Uh, because men's ODI between India and New Zealand is scheduled in the city on January 11th, so it is most likely to uh, the BCCI basically has not yet formally informed franchisee owners of the duration or timings, and it will be informed on an informal level. But according to some officials, The WPL auction will be placed in New Delhi on November 27. Four cities are in contention: Lucknow, Bengaluru, besides Vadodara and Mumbai, which has hosted WPL 3. And season 5 WPL will start from January 7. So I believe lots of people will be interested to watch WPL this time around, because and it will get a good viewership. In India, Women's Premier League has a good viewership. Always, people, more than 1 crore people, whenever I watch, basically used to have a viewership. Like most people definitely go to watch WPL matches. So this time around, Indian women's team are on the rise, on a high, after winning the Women's World Cup. So lots of, I believe there will be lots of eyes on the WPL. The viewership will definitely increase. Sangakkara is returning as head coach of Rajasthan Royals. Uh, the Sri Lankan was in charge of the team from 2021 to 24. They have played Rajasthan Royals under him, has played finals in 2022 and reached playoffs in 2024. So, yeah, uh, that is a good call. Uh, Auction of IPL will be going on from December 16 Abu Dhabi. After the first ODI against After the first ODI against West Indies, where Darren Mitchell has played significantly well and scored 119 runs, a century, and his century made a bigger difference in the whole game, will not be traveling to Napier for the second ODI because of thigh issue. He is facing some discomfort in his thigh, so is not going to uh, play in the second ODI in Napier. So he's undergoing scans on his left groin in Christchurch, and it will determine whether he will be available for the rest of the series. If he is unavailable, then New Zealand have a reason to worry about in this series. However, New Zealand has won a very good series against England, and this series so far, West Indies has come close. Like in T20 matches, they have come close, and in ODI series first match, they have come close to defeat uh, like New Zealand, but they were unable to do that. Uh, Now, there are certain aspects of the game which needs to be discussed, like uh, what could be the role which Washington Sundar is playing basically in team. He's been the bowler or the batter they are looking for, because if Washington Sundar is playing as a batter primarily, so number three position, he played well in number three position, but not that significantly well that he should be the regular. But nobody else has also grinded that much like Washington Sundar in the uh, uh, test match, in the first test match against South Africa. So I think they are basically making it, what Kabir is doing, what I believe what Greg Chappell has done with Irfan Pathan. Like uh, it could be that Washington Sundar no doubt is a very good batter, but it will be very unlucky that if he's keen on playing on as a batter and he will not play as a bowler. He has a very good role, very big role as a bowler as well. He can play the role of Ashwin Anna, which Ashwin used to play for Indian cricket team in test matches specifically. So that is something which needs to be discussed. Think tank needs to sit and have a better strategy for the second test match in Guwahati Barsapara Stadium. Sean Pollock has mentioned in his Crickbuzz video that India lack batters who could dominate spinners. I have already mentioned that. Like we were once used to country where spinners used to dominate, and in India specifically, we never allowed spinners to dominate us. Almost never. There are very like specific encounters, some encounters in which spinners used to do well. Otherwise, in most scenarios when spinner used to come to ball, we usually used to dominate them. Like even legendary Shane Warne used to face issues while bowling to Indian cricketers in India. And considering that right now, if you take the current scenario, and you will, this Indian batting unit, uh, like currently they are unable to show any. Didn't dominated the spinners. They didn't play spinners well, like not in even in the Indian condition, but in the overseas conditions also we have seen that we are not playing the spinners well. Once upon a time, uh, I remember in one of the autobiographies, or there were some like uh, there were some reports or in interviews, people used to say like Kevin Peterson or Kevin Peterson or another country batter used to say that Rahul Dravid has given them update how to play spin. Rahul Dravid has given them the tips which help them to overcome the spin factor, and currently our batters are lacking in that. So we used to give like overseas batters or other batters how information or tips how to bat against spin. And right now we are not playing spin. That is a huge falter of our batting unit, that we are not playing the spin as well. So we need to worry about, we that's a worrisome factor. Bangladesh A has won the game by 8 wickets against Afghanistan A, and right now they are, if you check the points table, they have won their two matches. They are on the fourth. They are on 4 points. Their net run rate has excelled to 4.079, and their next match is against Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka has won their game today, but they have to win against Bangladesh as well if they want to make it to the knockout. And Afghanistan, they have a negative run rate right now, minus 1.182. So they have to win against. They have their next game is against Hong Kong, which they have to win. But not only they have to win, but they have to win big, so that they can go ahead and go to the next round, because they have won their first match, but they have lost this one. So Afghanistan have to win the next game. Or Sri Lanka have to win their next game in a big fashion, so that they can go to the knockout phases. So till this is these are the cricket updates currently I have. I'll check if I can cover any other further news, if there are any in cricket. So currently, as of now, these are the cricket updates which has been shared by me. Uh, we will share further more updates in future if there are any further updates. Currently, these are the updates which I have shared with you, and thank you very much whoever watched this live session. I'm very grateful to you that you have given me this much amount of time, and given your valuable time, for even if you have given the time for 1 second. I'm very thankful to you. Please like and follow the channel for further updates. I would like to add more in live session. Kindly comment what I can improve further in this live session, because I would love to grow as a YouTube creator, because as in my career I'm not getting any other progression right now. So kindly go ahead and assist me further, follow me, give likes, or if you don't want to like, even give us comment or suggestions how to improve furthermore, so that I can go ahead and provide you entertaining content in the future. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.